Hey, I'm letting the undercoating that I put in the floorboard of the car dry. It's rainy and a little humid, so it's taking a little longer to dry. But I'm using this Rust-Oleum undercoating. Got it at Walmart. It's rubberized and it resists rust, and it's paint. Oh, it even says it's paintable, but it looks like it comes out flat blackish. So in the video, I used some Rust-Oleum stuff right here, which is it seals and kills rust, and it looked really nice. And I used up the whole can that I had, so I went back to get another can, and then that's when I found that other stuff. So I used that, and I sprayed it on there, and I realized that it actually does give a thin layer of rubber on it. So I was like, sound deadening, and some also maybe some heat, a little bit of heat protection there, which eventually I want to put like a Dynamat or Hush Mat. There's a bunch of different companies that make that type of stuff, but eventually I want to put that in there. But for right now, I'm just going to do this. And because eventually I'll pull the seats back out of the car when I recover them. For right now, I'm going to put them in and just put some generic seat covers over it, just so that I can get the car on the road again. Because in 8 weeks is the Sulphur Car Show that I swore that I was going to drive this car to. So for the last 2 weeks, I've been camping and doing a bunch of other stuff and running around. And so I'm down to 8 weeks. So I pulled the heater box out right here, and just watched a couple of YouTube videos on how to separate it and everything. So I feel like I'm now certified to do so. I have a very nice kit that came with the car to restore all the seals and everything in here. In fact, the one of the videos I watched, guy had the exact same kit, and he was doing it on a on a Challenger. But right here it says for 66 to 70 B body non-AC, 70 to 74 E body with AC, and 71 to 74 B body with AC, which were the last. So I am going to switch over to the other camera that I've already got on a tripod set up. I'm going to try to separate this, get it cleaned up. This kit comes with all new insulation for inside the box, so that'll be nice. And because the guy that separated his, like all the foam insulation that was in there, like you just touch it and it just crumbled. It was pretty wild to see it like that. So it'll be nice, new, airtight, and I do plan on putting air conditioning on this. I'm not going to do it right away, but probably next summer, maybe, or it could be 10 years from now, but who knows. But I do plan on putting AC in this. Like I said, it is a factory air car, so I do want to have it to where it works. Because who doesn't like 400 horsepower plus AC? So, like I said, I'm going to switch cameras, get to trying to separate this. So the only thing is, luckily I do have 2 more of these heater boxes, but this is the one for my car. So I'm going to do my best and hopefully not damage anything or break anything, because I don't want to do that and make a mess of things. It would be much easier to put this back in there. But so watch the carnage. Wish me luck. would be a good time to get out the new one. Look. See if there's somewhere on it that I'm missing. Heater core come from Rock Auto. Only place I can locate one for a factory air car. AutoZone could get one for a non-air car, and it was only $75. This, however, is $220. Because it's a factory air car. Let's just be stuck. Just see. That's a hole that goes through the outside. I doubt use a bigger pry bar. Separation. Oh! Aha! Yeah, that makes a big difference. Now, this doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad at all. But my luck, if I hadn't pulled this out, it would leak like a waterfall. That's just how my luck is. So, heck, I bet that's still good. Ooh, gross. Hey, so don't adjust your screen. You are seeing a double chin. So I had an unfortunate accident with my beard trimmer and jacked up my beard. But so it's been a couple weeks since the first part of the video, and been running around doing things. We've gotten the heater boxes in the car, and we've done a whole bunch of other stuff to the car, like added more stuff under the hood, which I'll show here in just a second. But I wanted to end the video with more of an update, because it just ended with the... I know I sped through, that was like an hour and a half worth of video that I sped up and got through with 20 minutes. I'm trying to do shorter videos so that way people don't get bored watching it, and trying to big stuff. I noticed that my shorter videos get more views, and so I'm going to start trying to break. If I've got long content, I'll break it up into multiple videos so it's easier to consume, smaller bites, so to speak. But I do appreciate you tuning in and sticking with me, and it's been 2 years now since I started the channel, and we're almost to 90 followers, or subscribers I mean, and we're that close to 100, which is exciting. I never thought I'd have this many people that would subscribe, and for those of you who have, thank you. But it's been so hot. The last 2 weeks it's averaged 100 degrees every day. Some days like 105, but yeah, it's been so hot. I've just not been out in the shop, but we got a break in the weather today. It's only 85, so I'm going to do some stuff. We did bring the green car in. The green car is in the shop. I'm about to take the drive shaft out from under it, see if it's got the right yoke for the builder, and I've got to finish taking the interior pieces out of it. But I'll show you real quick what we've gotten done on the Roadrunner. So, like I said, we've got heater boxes all installed. So I was wrong. I didn't have that new foam. The foam that I had was other smaller pieces that went into different places, but that's all been installed. Got all the plugs in the floor, everything, it's all coated. I still need to figure out I'm gonna take all the bracing, or not bracing, but yeah, the stuff out of the other car for the console. But that is heavy. So here we've got the radiator in, transmission lines hooked up. I do need to install the dipstick tube that I bought, because this one's all kinds of jacked up and bent up. So I've just got it in there, but I bought a nice braided one that's an aftermarket piece. We've got more stuff on the firewall. We've got wiring stretched out. I've tripping over everything. Got the neat horn installed. I've put wiring on the front of the car. Got the engine harness sitting up there on the cowl. I still need to put the front shocks on it. I've got to get the steering column out of the green car, get that put in there. I still need to put the intake on it. It's just sitting on there. I need to pick it up, put the gaskets on it and bolt it all on. Put the sending unit in for the oil sending unit, and I failed to, I should have primered, or not primered, but I mean should have clear coated that master cylinder, and it's already got surface rust on it. But we're small progress. Like I said, there's been a bunch of stuff that we've done off camera. Because there's a lot of little stuff. But again, thank you for watching, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll have this thing firing up. Still need to rebuild the carburetor also. But